Our mission statement. I think you guessed already what our mission statement will be. Each other. We're here to learn and to be informed. As to talking to Howard and Henry's about that is, we want to know what the latest trends are. So we'll have Henry's come in and tell us about that. Get the experts in to do these things. Actively promoting members who work online and through exhibitions, because our nearly professional and professional photographers need that support. Engaging artistically in community events, and we'll do that through MAC. Seeking sponsorship and group benefits from commercial suppliers, and I'll delve into that a little earlier, because $40 membership pays for itself. That's $4 a month, and the discounts you get. I have saved so much money having belonged to a club. What do I want to do? Just press here? Okay. It's my first PowerPoint presentation, folks. When I retired, only corporate companies had the PowerPoint thing, so that tells you how long it's been since I retired. It's coming up? Okay. Now, what is the organizational structure going to look like? We're going to have monthly meetings with a variety of venues, so we'll have guest speakers in. We'll have evaluation clinics where you bring your photos and they are evaluated without having your name there, or without having a humiliating, like I've had done so often, where you just got 15 or 18 and everybody else has got 20 and you feel like you're the dunce in the corner. We won't have any of that. It's going to be just evaluating clinics, looking at what we've done. We'll also have monthly workshops, so there'll be 1 week it's a meeting, and the other week, the fourth week of the month, will be a workshop. And Dominic and Ivan will be deciding on those workshops based on the evaluations, the survey that we're doing. Special interest groups, like I've just mentioned, Gary Deckard has already started a special interest group for Swan Lake. You could have a group that says, hey, we just bought the latest Nikon and let's form a group and work on that. Or we have a special interest in marketing our work, so let's have a similar interest group, a subgroup under MCPG. Socials. The socials will be via the walkabouts, the outings. There's a lot of social going on when you go out with a group and you're exchanging your techniques and you're talking about the shoot. I was on one the other night and it was just amazing with the Meetup Markham Photography Club. We did orbs. Wow, that was amazing. At night we did orbs, and you swing, the steel wool, and it just shoots colors and lights, and you shoot, and everybody knows. We discuss, okay, what speed we're doing and what's the aperture, and it was amazing. So there's a lot of talk, a lot of social. You can go out after and have a beer or whatever. Participation community event as photographers, and MAC has just announced a few, and we may want to join. I think we also may want to have a booth, a booth at the Unionville festival in June. So we're talking about that as well. We need to support the commerce in photography as because they have discounts for us. Do you know that Henry's? I don't know, Howard, if you want to mention that, and maybe it's a little clearer if you say it. What's the discount at Henry's for members of a photography group?
They're variable. There's a variety of them. We have a discount program in place for CAPA-sanctioned organizations, which is a national organization supporting camera clubs. Beyond that, once we figure out what the direction is in this organization, I'll be more than happy to sit down with the people in our commercial planning group and put together the program tailored to this organization.
Okay. Thank you, Howard. So this multiplies, like Photolife. I get Photolife magazine for $17. I think it's $34. So, I mean, your membership pays for itself, and you get all of these different discounts in whatever you're thinking of buying. For those who exhibit, and I know Ron Riefeld is here and he could tell you about how much it costs. Hi Ron, how much it costs when you're trying to exhibit, and all the matting. And John and I were just talking about that, where you can get discounts if you belong to a camera club. Online communication and photo sharing, and that's already started through the meetups. So we will continue, and I think Ivan and Dominic are thinking of a website, and it's just going to blossom from here. Yeah, there it is. Membership information, how much it is, and I don't know, Gary, how many, but he hasn't stopped taking in membership. We thought people would just come in and sit and maybe think about it, but do you know that the membership is flowing, $40. People are just giving us, they want to be members, and that's the good news. The bad news is that the boardroom only holds 50 members. So maybe we'll let it go. Not everybody will be there every month. Maybe we'll go to 60, but there are fire regulations. So I know that the Richmond Hill Photography Club, they've had to cap it at 115. There's a waiting list for now a couple of years. And I know the Toronto Digital, where I am, we've had to change rooms. And by the way, 40 is dirt cheap. You know what the price is for photography clubs and what I'm paying? I mean, it starts at 60 to 120. So just to let you know. What are the benefits? I've just mentioned a few. A local meeting location, so having to drive across the GTA, okay, which is amazing. A network and access to expertise, instead of going out and thinking, oh yeah, this looks good, this tripod. Then you get it home and it's shaking and it just doesn't, I have saved myself so much money on, I never bought anything until I talked to some member, some advanced member in my club. And I've saved a lot of money just by doing that. Just the guidance of what to buy and what not to buy. Purchase advice, access to information on the latest hardware and software. And it's so fast, just then when you think you've got it all and then something else comes out and then you've got to evaluate it. And so that just helps, it just speeds everything up. Discount rates, as we've said. Evaluation and photo critique events, because the whole thing about photography is being able to get that eye working for you. And how you do that is more photography, more pictures, and evaluating them and seeing, okay, this needs to be cropped and this contrast, and all of that. So you have to develop that eye, and that's what you do in a camera club, and it's very important. Discounts on photographic equipment, software, magazines, participation in a SIG subgroup, becoming part of a network of photographers. That's a lot of fun. That's why in the article it talked about social photography, and I just love that term, because it can be a lonely thing, You can just go out there and just take your camera and shoot, and nobody talk to, and that's not the kind of club we want. So we want it to be a real social photography experience for you. Participate in exhibitions and competitions outside of the club. The club will be mostly contests rather than competitions, and there is a difference. Competition is that you're graded, you got a mark, okay? Whereas contest is that if you want to submit, then we all vote, or we do have judges, but it is not going to be marks. We're not going to be doing like red circles because you haven't made it, or that. So it's going to be a friendlier type of camera club. Mentorship and network availability for professional photographers, and we do have professional photographers amongst us, and we do have experience, and we'll tap into their expertise, but we also want to support them as they grow and reach the next level. Availability to run paid custom workshops under the MCPG, MPC platform structure. And that you will have available. Based on your needs survey, we will know exactly what you need. If we need to run 5 workshops on photography 101, that's what we'll do. If the advanced group needs something else, so we'll be able to tailor it to the needs of the members.